Hello, my name is Roboman 20,000, and you are watching Adventures with Roboman. This is a series where I'm going to be playing adventure games. The first one I'm going to be playing is Primordia. I have no idea. So let's go. Ooh. Little butterfly. What do we got going on? Little floaty fridge.
Almost there.
What is this guy?
One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe
Friggin'
next
useless.
time. Boss,
Whoa.
are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
Okay, let's go to engineering. What's this? It's a
There's
chair.
no time for that.
No time for a chair.
There's no
Telescope.
time for that.
No time for that. Okay, let's go to the hatch. Okay, console?
We need to get to engineering.
Oh, the hatch again. What is this? Some sort of spaceship? Recharge
There's no
station?
time for that.
No time. All right.
There's no time for that.
Wow, there's no time for anything. All right, let's go back to the hatch. Looks like this is gonna be a point-and-click adventure. What do we have here? Is this engineering?
Boss?
Shit.
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Oh. Oh shit. Did he just... Oh no. What's happening? It's taking the power core. What is that? Some sort of super diamond? And all the lights go off. I gotta go find that motherfucker.
Boss? Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake
Oh,
up!
my name is Horatio. Okay.
Ugh.
Whew, you're okay.
What happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder, again. And then he left with our power core.
I like this little guy.
Yep,
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running. I told you it needed to be repaired.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
Let's get the generator working
You
then.
and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
Okay, what's that? Is that my inventory? Spin? Okay, what's in the options? Voice plus text, good. auto hints. Let's turn those off. Achievements, how to play. Back. Okay, tail
I
wave.
can't pick that up.
Of course you can't. Data pouch.
I must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique.
So that's the unique then.
Assad, its memory got wiped. Easy enough to have the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though.
Junk pile, okay. So what's this? Data and map. Let's check out some data. Ratio and then build.
The data pouch is registered to me. The data pouch is
Yeah, I
registered
know
to
that.
me.
Let's go to the map. Okay, go to the junk. Train. Signal light. What's Crispin have to say?
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
By my calculations, boss, you've got 99 problems, but a glitch isn't one of them.
Seriously? Okay, signal light.
I can't see anything to do with it.
Okay, let's go to the lockbox.
It's locked tight.
Yeah, seriously.
I can't see anything to do with it.
So
It's
we
just
go?
scrap.
Yeah, of course it's just scrap. 2?
There's a piece of gordium conduit way back there.
Crispin.
Why do you keep asking me to figure things out? I'm just a sidekick, boss.
I can't reach the conduit. It's just scrap.
Can't reach the conduit, hey?
It's 3 pieces of gordium conduit. Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless. Better just to leave it alone.
Okay, use 2 conduits on the
I
2.
doubt that will have any effect.
Oh, come on.
That's never going to work. Futile.
It's never gonna work. Alright. Let's put those back. Inventory. Data pouch. Okay. Junk. Oh, broken robot.
I picked it clean years ago.
What about the conduits on the robot?
How would that even work?
I don't know, man. Crispin. Use Crispin.
Crispin,
to...
can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose.
Thank you, Crispin. Crispin? Oh.
That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
Not my fault. Okay, lockbox.
Still locked.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, let's use the conduits on the lockbox.
That's never going to work.
Oh, fine. Alright, whatever. Okay. Let's head to the map and go back to the unique. Unique, sorry. What's this, grease?
I can't just scoop it up.
No, you can't, can you? It's conduit.
It's a segment of gordium electrical conduit.
An emergency generator. Sockets?
Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good. It's not going to do anything until the generator's fixed.
Okay, well,
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
I have some conduits.
I'll need at least 5 pieces to be able to build a conduit long enough to run the generator to the unique.
I need 5 pieces of conduit. Alright, was close. Let's hit the inventory. Go back, check. Let's hit up the ladder. Okay, what do we got here? Halogen.
There's no way I can reach that.
Crispin.
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
Don't break it, Crispin. God
You know,
damn
I
it.
always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges?
Well, that too. There's no way I can reach that.
Well, I have a halogen lantern. I'll be alright. Let's head into the hatch.
The hatch is unresponsive.
Okay, let's head around. Oh, there was a piece of conduit back there. I see this.
More Gordium conduit.
Sweet, that's 5 pieces. Okay, back to the emergency generator.
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the
Thank you. I forgot to click on the conduit.
It won't work until they're locked together.
Okay. How do I lock them together?
How would that even work?
Inventory. But use the putty.
Not a
on the
bad
conduits.
idea, but I can't carry enough of a charge, and it isn't sticky enough to hold them in place. How would that even work? Totally unilluminating.
Oh, thanks. Okay, looks like right click. If I go here and I right click, it just gets off. Alright, good. So, let's see here.
I can't just scoop it up.
Cable?
A sturdy cable.
A sturdy cable, hey. Let's see if we can wrap it all together. Let's use the cable on the conduits.
It's a data cable, not a power cable.
Thanks. The hose?
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success.
Grease. There's not much here. Back to the ladder.
Crispin Horatio built, version 1. There'll be version 2 once I put some arms on him. He's my best and only friend.
Oh.
What was I thinking, leaving all my lanterns up there?
Oh, I can right click on things. Okay, well let's use Crispin on.
That's way too big for me to get, boss, and you know it.
Thanks a lot, Crispin. Let's try the hatch up top. It looks to be open.
This is no time for sitting around.
Check out the telescope.
Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
Hatch.
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs. An old captain's chair. I moved it here from navigation.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go data. No, I want inventory. Lantern. Aha! I have a lantern now. Gospel?
It's the gospel of man.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We
Thanks a
are
lot,
man's
Crispin.
miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough.
Wonder if I have a limited inventory size. Well, I can read it. I don't want to read it.
The good length of heavy-duty cable designed for carrying data.
Okay.
A reliable electric lantern that I cobbled together years ago.
So if I right-click on things, I get information about it. Is that coverage? Okay. Let's do
5 segments of Gordium conduit. A
Thanks.
small lump of electrically conductive putty.
Okay, what do I have? Bed. Books.
I don't need to bring these with me.
After all, boss, life is stranger than fiction.
Thanks. What's here? Okay.
So that's where you keep it.
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
I have a plasma torch now.
The controls for this hatch are unresponsive.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to possibly torch through the hatch.
I'm trying to fix the unique, not destroy it.
Fine. Plasma torch is Crispin?
Not after what happened last time I gave it to him.
What's on the console?
Good thing there's still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming? Yeah, right.
Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb. I'm a floating bomb. Sweet.
Okay, I don't really know what happened there. Okay. So, go down here. I have a plasma torch now. Oh, plasma torch. To the train. The train. Let's go to the map. Go to the junk. Back to the junk. Okay, so let's take plasma torch.
It's reinforced steel.
How do you think a train wound up out here, boss?
Maybe they brought it here by boat.
Very funny.
Let's use the plasma torch on the lockbox.
Let's see if this works.
It was really nice. Sweet. What's in there?
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it.
Recycled. Oh.
It's closed.
Well, how about you?
It's reinforced steel.
Oh, thanks.
I would waste the torch's whole charge before cutting through this.
Okay. Reinforced steel. Let's use the gospel of man on it.
I doubt that will have any effect.
That's not as funny as I thought.
I get it. A big robot named Man built everything. Just no more preaching, please.
Okay, this is a really odd game. Crispin on
Is
the
that
door.
really the best idea you can come up with, boss?
Seriously? Let's see.
I'm pretty sure I saw another conduit when I was poking around here the other day. Here's what we need to do. Find parts to build another robot, and then ask him what to do.
Thanks a lot, Crispin. Thanks a lot. Let's go install that spark plug. Spark plug. Oh wait.
Just a run-of-the-mill spark plug.
Yeah, thanks. What's with the plasma?
For cutting and welding, it can't be beat.
Okay. Spark plug on the gap. Sweet.
I won't leave it running until I can connect it to the unique. There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
So how do I stick these conduits together? Let's see, 5 conduits.
It won't work until they're locked together.
Cutting and welding.
Time for a little welding.
Yeah.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Of course. Ha 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 ha. Achievement unlocked. Okay, so let's use the... what is this? Fused conduit.
A good length of fused conduit.
Cool. Let's use it on the socket. Okay, got conduit. Now let's turn her on. Emergency generator up and running, and we have lights. Okay.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our core. But just like that, problem solved.
The problem
That's
is
right,
not solved.
Crispin. Oh,
Well, I
fair enough.
agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No. Which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station.
Thanks a lot, Crispin.
So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay, okay. In that case, can you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Okay. Papers.
Crispin, why is your diary still scattered all over the floor?
Are you going to keep nagging me until we run out of power, boss?
Yes. It's Crispin's log. In order to preserve his privacy and my sanity, I've avoided reading it.
Books.
I don't need any of these right now.
Let's
these
hope it
books.
stays that way.
What's this
I've
machine?
never been able to figure it out.
Hey, boss, what do all these buttons and switches do?
I think there's some sort of defense mechanisms, but I can't figure them out.
Okay, it's the
It's the
recharge
unique
station.
recharging station. An interlocking hatchway.
Okay, let's go to the hatch.
Join us, and
That looks like
together
plans.
let us begin a new Primordia.
The original designs for Crispin.
Hey, there are arms
Weary
here!
wanderers,
Awesome
come,
set of
join
tractor
us in
treads.
Metropole.
I went with a maglev
City
unit
of
instead,
glass
and I never
light.
could find good arms.
Our energy is shared with all robots. Here is haven for all and strength in numbers. Come, join us in weary wanderers. Come, join us in Metropole, city of glass and light.
Let's turn that off.
I bet I can find a better use for this plug.
But now we can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropole.
I guess that
That's
makes
right.
two birds.
Photograph. Oh, I can change the music. Oh, that's cool. Get your face. Cradle.
There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind of power source.
Okay. LCD. Oh, I don't want to go to the map. Inventory.
A Quentin Questron LCD monitor.
Cool.
It's a universal interface plug.
Alright, what do we got here? Check out the interface.
only way I can use this is by plugging something in.
Ah, well, I happen to have a plug.
It fits, but there's no point unless I connect the plug to something else first. Futile.
Alright, well, let's go through this hatch, see what's over here. Oh, we're outside. Ah. Okay, well, this has been interesting. I'm gonna end it right here, and I will be back.